Me and Josh sit down and talk about basketball, and we kind of just rank the top five of each position in our humble opinions. We're super casual basketball viewers. If you want to see the rest of this conversation, I have uploaded the podcast. It will be in the description below. Feel free to check it out. I hope to do more. We'll have other people in and just expand upon what we talk about. Let me let me just clarify this. You think Joel indeed plays dirty?
Yeah, I've seen him play dirty. Okay, let me clear. Not dirty. He doesn't play dirty. He plays mind games, which is smart. But
Kevin
I hate.
Garnett? Kobe Bryant? Michael Jordan?
Okay,
Mind
it's
games.
smart. I don't like that stuff though.
I mean,
I think you should go out there and play basketball. He's in people's face clapping. I think that's stupid, and it should be called.
listen, I don't
Or
think I don't think it should be called. I I don't think
I
it needs to be
guarantee.
called.
I
I,
guarantee. He's he talks a lot of trash too, and
I
he's a bitch for crying for losing a playoff series.
I'm just
There's
taking
people
in
that don't even make.
I'm taking in so much right now. I just wasn't even ready to hear it come out of your mouth about
It's
Joel.
alright.
This Joel Embiid slander is
I hate him so much, but I think he's good. He's great. One of the best centers of all time.
So you still think you just don't like him?
Yeah, I still think he's good. I hate him though.
Oh, okay,
I have
cool.
respect. Like I don't like LeBron,
That's how I
but
feel about Trey
he's
Young.
literally second. Yeah, I hate Trey Young
Yeah,
too.
I can't stand Trey Young. That man,
He's really.
he's
I
a
don't hate him.
little bit. He acts like a bitch. Like you know what I mean?
He's
Like
really cocky,
yeah, yeah. He's like he just like
but
you're
he can't back
good,
it up
but can't. Where's like what has he done? Like yeah, he's
because
popped off,
he's
but
on the
like
Hawks. That's why.
yeah, Monaco
How
did
the Hawks
say
playing?
let's
Let me
figure out
look
how
it
the
up.
Hawks are playing right now.
I'm looking.
Okay, you look.
Third in the conference.
Yeah, nine and 5.
9-5.
Yeah.
That's not bad. No one's talking about the Bucks at all.
What do
Kevin
you
Durant.
mean? They were
I expect.
undefeated. They started off super
Yeah, I
strong.
know, and I did not hear anything
I was
like at all. Like
seeing
I
stuff
have
on
everything on
Instagram.
Twitter. I get every notification. That's how I learn about basketball because I only watch the Hornets.
You think
But to
people
learn about,
You think people are just like tired of Giannis? You know what I mean? Like, okay, we get it, he's great,
I'm tired to be honest.
Like same thing happened to LeBron, you know what I mean? Like it voted
No,
fatigue. You just get tired of hearing him in the media, so you have to find someone else to focus on.
LeBron will always be heard of, but
That's true.
I was tired. I was tired of Giannis. Didn't he win back-to-back MVPs?
He did.
Who was it? I knew I put someone over him the second time.
Nobody. LeBron came in second, but Giannis had that MVP. And then
No,
Jokic,
no, Jokic deserves it.
he
He's
he's had back-to-back
literally
MVPs.
one of the best. He had the last two.
Yeah.
One of the best centers of all time. Like I don't.
Is he top 5? Shit, already? Is
Let's
he
rank it.
already
Let's
top
rank it.
5?
He's really fucking good. He's triple double man. And he's a center. Like that's insane. Like his pass perception.
Okay, so who's your best
That
center? Who's your best center? Let's start with
right
number 1.
now
Like all time.
or all time. Number one, Shaq. I love Shaq.
Shaq's
He's
number
just.
1.
I love him outside of basketball and basketball. So that's why he's my number one. And he's great.
I take Kareem number 1.
I only say Shaq because at least he's I was able to watch him.
That's fair. Okay, so who's number
Like
2?
I'd give it to Kareem.
And I'd
Uh
probably get Shaq. We
you
probably
know,
just switch for.
I hate to talk about how all these old NBA players from the 60s and stuff, they played garbage men and uh
No, it's absolutely true. Like the listen, Fred Van Vliet, if he played in the 70s, would have been an All NBA best point guard in the league. You know what I mean? Like that's just the
but I'm
facts.
saying it's not their fault. Like
It's
they
not.
couldn't play. They can't choose when they're born. They can't choose who they play. I don't know why they're getting slandered for that. Like they were born in that era and they played basketball
And they did
and they
damn
played
good.
it as one of the best.
Yeah.
So like it's different eras. You can't compare the two. Like because you can't let Kareem play Jokic right now. Kareem would die. Like
Wait, Prime Kareem would die?
but I'm
Defensively,
saying
Prime Kareem would
but I'm
die?
but I'm saying it cannot happen and they're
No,
uncomparable
you're right, you're right.
because they're playing two different people
I just think that was a
from
bad
different
example.
times. I just completely that's why I hate making top fives because we have greats in the league right now and then we have greats back then and they are uncomparable. completely. In no way can I compare them.
So is that you just killing the list right there? You don't want to finish? We
No, I'm
just.
finishing the list.
So
but
who's 3?
That's just so we have Shaq number 1, Kareem second, 3, Hakeem.
You said Hakeem? Yes, I agree 100%, dude.
I agree
He's so
too. He's
slept on.
does
No
not
one
get
talks
enough
about.
respect.
Yo,
I
what
agree.
a go pick. You know what, bro? I'm down.
Great.
We don't even have to. Next.
Great.
Who's number 4?
That's crazy. We're not talking about Wilt.
I mean,
I
he's
don't
not on
like
my
all
top 5.
NBA players.
He's not on my
my
top.
top 5.
Yeah. I put
I don't
Oscar
think he's
before
on
Wilt,
my
and not
team.
even Oscar's not top 5, so.
Okay, so
Or not
next.
Oscar. What's his name? Bill Russell. I was thinking Oscar. I meant Bill. I
Oh my
put Bill
god, I
above.
forgot about him.
Nah, I put Bill above Wilt, but neither of them are in my top 5.
See, I can't even think about any old good centers. I mean, there are some, but I would have to go. You're gonna hate this one. I absolutely love this player though, Dwight Howard.
That's not a bad pick. I don't think he's
I
4th. That's not a
love.
bad pick.
Okay. I actually want to put Jokic ahead of him. I want to put Jokic 4th, Dwight Howard 5th.
Who has a ring?
Underrated. Yeah, but Jokic stats. I'm sorry. I mean, I understand.
Who has
He has a
done
ring.
it? Who's been there, been that guy?
Let me talk about this. I understand the ring thing. Like, okay, you got a ring, but it's a team sport. You cannot carry.
You're
Like,
right. You're right.
You have to
you're
have
right.
other people on the team.
All right.
Jokic has people, but not enough. He has Jamal Murray. That's it.
So
And he was injured for, like,
you want to
3 years.
put Jokic at 4?
And Dwight Howard at 5th. And I love Dwight so much. But Jokic, his numbers, his triple doubles, like that's just insane.
I'm
And
putting
in a few years, I'm
at
putting
at 4th. I don't think you saw this one coming at all. I got to represent where I'm at right now, San Antonio. David Robinson.
Oh my god.
I think
Okay.
David Robinson number 4.
I love David Robinson. And I'm not gonna change my list, but David Robinson is a favorite. There's top 5s and then there's top 5 favorite players.
I agree because
And
Kimba's
yeah,
on my top 5 favorite, but like
it
let's
was
be
on my
real.
top 5 favorites, but
Yeah.
it's not cracking it.
Okay.
We're gonna do that next. I want to hear your top 5 favorite.
We'll do all
Any
positions.
position.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, but my 5th one, right? Because 4th is David Robinson. My 5th one's the hardest one. Because I said I wasn't gonna do Bill Russell. But here's the thing. You can't deny his greatness. If we were talking about greatness, right? I mean, Bill Russell is that guy. But also, I think Dwight Howard and Jokic, they're all together, and I have to pick one. Okay, how about this? If we're going off a straight up skill, I mean, that's not fair to compare. It's not fair to compare. But I think per era, Jokic was more skilled than Dwight was, and I think Bill was more skilled than probably Dwight was. Like Dwight was defensively, but offensively he was just powerful. He didn't have the shooters,
He didn't have a shot.
and I think Bill Russell was more versatile offensively comparative in his own time period, and obviously Jokic is the most versatile. So skilled wise, Jokic.
That's your 5th.
Yes,
So
but
you gotta pick.
greatness, it's Bill Russell. Greatness, it's Bill Russell, man.
So you have 2 5s.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not
Okay.
gonna tell you how to make your list.
So now we're just gonna go with point guards, all-time point guards.
This is terribly tough because
I already know.
there's so many.
I'm about to like be a zoomer for this, and I'm ready to take
think-
any flack.
I think the number 1 is like it's Curry.
It's Curry. It's Curry. It's fucking Curry. It's Steph
Like,
Curry.
he's just incredible. Like he's the
Yes.
best shooter of all time. He can.
He's just
hit
that
to the
guy.
rim.
You don't
Like,
even need
he's
to
great.
like listen. I feel like at this point in talking basketball, you heard everything there is to be said about Steph Curry, and people just know it internally. He's that guy. You know what I mean? Like even people who don't like Curry have to give him his respects by now. Like
It's insane what he does.
it's Steph fucking
crazy.
Curry. You know.
It's crazy. I don't even know him for his defense, but no one talks about it. Like I've only seen him play in the finals because I'd never watch regular season games unless he plays the Hornets. It's insane. Like no one, you don't even have to talk about his defense. It doesn't get brought up because his
and
offense is
and even
yeah,
defensively, like he's had his ups. Like he's been
exactly.
solid. He's been
He gets
on
steals.
defense too, but he's been both. And that's the other thing about like that's like why we've all for me personally, I've always been like, Curry, Magic. I've always had Magic just right here because Magic was that guy. But I think
Magic is
that last ring, I think that last ring decided it for me. Before the last ring that Curry got, it was Magic. With
I
the
don't think
last
he's
ring,
done. I think he'll get another one. I here's my plan. I don't think they're gonna win it this year. I don't even know. I think the Cavs are my favorite to win the whole thing.
a
But
ring,
Cavs are my I want them to win, but my favorite is Boston.
man.
But anyways, that's not the point.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think Curry will be old. Like I'm talking like 38, and he's gonna go to some
LeBron right
team
now?
and he's gonna ring chase.
No,
He has
he's
to get
not.
7,
Steph Curry doesn't need to do that.
not 5. Just get 5.
Steph
Come
Curry
on.
doesn't need to do that.
When he's 38,
The only okay, the only
he
way.
does have a very crazy workout.
Let
I've
me
seen
tell
what
you
his
something.
workout is.
The I don't. Let me tell you something. LeBron's gonna retire after getting Bronny, forcing Bronny into the league, even though he's probably not good enough for the league. Bronny's gonna have some crazy in two ways. Bronny's gonna fall off, or he's gonna actually he will be the prophet son, right? The son of a great that ended up being great. Maybe, right? This is possible. And if this happens, then I think Curry has to play with Bronny. You know what I mean? Could you imagine
I want to see
they
Curry play
win a
with
ring
LeBron.
together? I mean, I was thinking that too, but I just don't see the timeline adding up.
I don't see it happening either because I think one of them could take a pay cut, like just sign a minimum. That would be
Who?
insane.
Who's? How do you
Okay,
decide?
they both have $1 billion contracts
How about they
for their
both take a pay
companies.
cut? Hello? Why can't they both take a
They
pay
don't
cut?
both. I mean, yeah, they both could. Yeah,
But they both take an equal pay cut for the equal pay.
that would be crazy. Like
That would be like,
that would
oh
be
shit,
insane.
that ring. But no one would even take that ring
For winning,
seriously. I don't even
that would be
care.
like
You really could have a bunch of janitors, a 44-year-old LeBron and a 38-year-old Curry.
that would be insane. I'd love to see that though.
That'd be god
I'd watch
awful.
those games.
I would. I'd pay to go see that live. I truly would. Even if they were had the worst record. All right, we're getting off
You-
topic. So,
Okay,
so Curry
Curry's
won.
number 1 for both of us.
Magic Johnson's number two.
2, I agree.
There's no, and I feel like those two are in a tier way beyond. Like three's not even in the conversation for one, like at all, in my book.
Yeah, they're like way ahead. Now 3 is where it gets tough. I don't even have people. I'm not even thinking of anyone. It's just so many point guards.
Point guards,
It's
you know
so
what I
crazy.
mean? Like we're thinking we have to talk. We have to talk like point guards. Like Gary Payton would be up there.
I agree. Is Tracy McGrady a point guard?
No, shooting guard.
A shooting guard.
All right, no, we're talking Chris Paul,
We'll get
Jason
to that.
Kidd,
Oh my god.
Isaiah Thomas, Steve Nash, Oscar Robertson.
Steve Nash is third. Steve Nash is third. I don't choose Oscar Robinson because of when he played, even though well, he's not triple double anymore, guy. But Steve Nash for what he did, and he was able to get MVP when no one thought he would
Twice.
twice. That's insane.
Took it from Kobe, some say.
But I agree. No, I
Um,
didn't. Oh, I mean, I was watching NBA, but I did not know what was happening. And just seeing that guy get MVPs.
do you really want to know who I think this is off of this is the most hot take. This is what like years down the road or like it's just gonna be taken out of context. I'm gonna get roasted for this take, and I'm so ready for it.
Is this a young player?
Um, Relatively, yeah. And I think
Is he still playing?
yeah. Um, Luka Doncic.
Fourth season? Ooh, that is a hot take. Where you going? That is a Well then. Is that a jersey? Oh my, he's putting it on. What a fucking bandwagon. Nice jersey.
Hey, I just had to put on the MVP jersey real quick. Luka Doncic, y'all know what it is.
MVP?
Yeah. Yeah. Um, that's my pick. I'm not even like I'm memeing, but I'm serious.
Third. Not even 5? There's so many better. Never
Nope.
mind.
No, there's actually fucking not. And you're gonna hate my fourth pick. You're gonna hate my fourth pick.
Alright, well.
But
Are
with
we done
point
with this
guard, I'm
topic?
very
I don't even want
particular.
to talk about this.
No, what's your third pick?
Not Joe, Steve Nash.
Oh, okay. What's your fourth pick?
This is tough. I don't know.
You got Chris Paul and Jason Kidd, Russell Westbrook.
I love Russell Westbrook too. It's just
Allen
like,
Iverson,
I'm sorry. He's had so many people on his team and he can't get
Tony
it done.
Parker.
I don't know, not Tony. AI is a good pick. Chris Paul has had so many people and he can't get it done.
Yeah, I'm so butthurt. I wanted him to win it that year against the Bucks. So
I thought
bad.
he was. I was like, really? He really just
They
did
choked. No,
that.
that year I lost all respect for him and Devin Booker. That year decided
They
that
can't get it done.
Donovan is better than Devin because of that year.
And then after
Donovan's
that,
not choked.
didn't they lose first round the next year?
I don't even first or
I
second.
just know they didn't go to the finals.
Or maybe it was it might have been
I'm not giving
the
Chris Paul.
You're gonna go Chris Paul fourth?
I'm not going Chris
Oh,
Paul.
okay. I would have had a lot of respect for that pick. I still like Chris Paul.
I like Chris Paul. He just can't get it done. He's great.
Can't get it done.
AI's 4th. Chris Paul's 5th. That's my 4 and 5. Sure,
Who was
AI's not a
fifth?
shooting guard.
Who was
Chris
fifth?
Paul.
I
Chris
mean, and your fourth was AI.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's we'll count him as point guard. Maybe he is the shooting guard.
He
Actually,
is short
he's
as
played
hell,
both.
but-
He played both. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just from his height.
Listen, I respect the fuck out of those picks, and I can't even fly you for it. But my fourth pick, Josh.
Who's your 4th pick?
We've not
Don't
mentioned
tell me
him
it's a young
today.
player too.
We've not mentioned him today.
Do I know him? Of course.
Oh,
I
you
do.
know him. The whole world knows this man.
Does he play for my team?
He don't play for nobody. Kyrie Irving.
That's a tough pick, and that's problematic.
What is it?
No, we're only talking about basketball. But
Yeah, basketball. Is that a tough pick?
he's pretty fucking good.
Like, when he's on the court, you don't want to fuck with Kyrie. When he's on the
He
court,
was good.
he can drop 60 on you. Like,
He was good on the Cavs, and he had spurts with Brooklyn, but oh wait,
and he was good with the Celtics.
it was all right.
No, like, if you have you seen the games he was a consistent like bucket. Kyrie's
Yeah,
a
but
good bucket.
That was it.
Listen.
I respect it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the problem with Kyrie is the sample size is so small, but if we're going off of skilled, Kyrie Irving is right after Luka Doncic.
I agree. He's great. He's a top 10 for me.
So then my fifth pick, if we're going off of skilled,
Russell Westbrook, Oscar Robertson, Gary Payton.
Gary
Tim
Payton.
Milwaukee.
Gary Payton. I'm going Gary Payton.
Yeah, he was great.
He could shoot the ball. He could defend the ball. Play in the system that you needed efficiently. Gary Payton. It's a mean motherfucker.
I agree.
Oh, all right.
Chose Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah. Wait, I thought he was a shooting guard. Is he a point guard?
Sharpshooter. I think it's point guard.
All right. On to shooting guards.
This is a lot. Kobe's first. Hands down. I don't know. I consider Michael Jordan a small forward. I mean,
Michael
I
Jordan
know
considers Michael Jordan a shooting guard.
it's only because he gets compared to LeBron a lot, and they're like an inch difference.
But their weight distribution is so much different.
Yeah,
And their
I'm sorry.
frame and their
Hey,
build
if
and their
Michael
whole
Jordan's a shooting
gait and
guard,
how they like
Michael
perform.
Jordan's shooting guard.
He's
Michael
a
Jordan
shooting guard.
first.
Kidding me? Kobe's closer to Michael Jordan than Michael Jordan is to LeBron. Anyway, like build wise. Anyway, Michael Jordan first. Yeah, Michael Jordan's first. Actually, I think this is easy. Michael Jordan, Kobe, Dwayne Wade.
How about Dwayne Wade?
Those are my top
So
three,
much.
at least.
I don't think you know this. Dwayne Wade is my favorite player of all time. I don't
And-
know if I've ever told you that.
Hey, I'm sorry. That man was a fool for that dunk contest, though.
I love him so much.
I do too. He's nice. He's that guy.
He's so great. Like, oh, he's always has a smile, and it's.
That's why I
Great
like
to see.
Kimba. That's why I like Kimba.
I know
so
he was
much.
always happy, even though his team was shit.
Mhm.
That's a good guy. But okay, I agree with the first three. We both agree.
Yeah. So then,
Okay,
who's
so
four?
fourth? Tracy McGrady.
Yes,
I
I'm
love
gonna have to
Tracy so
agree.
much. And fifth, I don't want to say this.
Say it.
but I'm sure I love Vince Carter.
Oh, oh. I didn't see
He's a
that one
small
coming.
forward.
Yeah, he's shooting guard, small forward, but he's shooting guard, I think.
I love Vince so much. Like he was just inspirational to me. So that's my fifth.
What if I said that my fifth?
So your fourth was T Mac.
Yeah, but what if I said my fifth?
I'm gonna be like Devin Booker. Like I'm gonna leave.
Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson.
That's hilarious.
Wait, what do you mean?
He's a great shooter.
But he's a great player. Is he not? Is he not top 5 shooting guard all time
Not
material?
anymore.
But no, not anymore. We're just talking in general.
I mean, I like Vince Carter way more.
Dude,
Like Vince
Clay would
Carter.
sauce the fuck up out of Vince Carter.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
All Vince has to do is hit him with the shimmy sham, and then.
Bro,
that's
I
enough.
think Reggie Miller's better than Vince Carter.
Reggie Miller's a small forward.
Allen Iverson's
That's
better.
hands
And
down.
obviously he's a point guard. Wait, Reggie Miller was a shooting guard, 100%.
Bro,
Clyde
If you're
Drexler was better than Vince Carter.
yeah, I've never even seen him play. I know he's good though. I'm gonna look this up just because.
James Harden is better than Vince Carter. Vince
I hate
Carter
James
is just
Harden
such a bad
so
pick.
much.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Reggie Miller's 6'7". He's a small forward.
All right, bro. Whatever you say, fam. Okay, no, because what about that long guy that used to play for the Suns? He might still play for them, but I forget his name. Shit. He has like this long ass wingspan, and I used to play with him in 2K. Anyway, point is, he was tall, but he was a shooting guard in 2K.
Just
Alright.
because of weight.
So listen, what about James Harden for 5?
I hate James Harden.
Well, he's better than Vince Carter.
We've talked about this when we went to Miami. We had that conversation about James Harden. I fucking hate him so much.
But he's that guy.
He travels.
So everybody travels.
I don't care. That's his signature shot, and it's a travel.
Well, it's not actually a travel, technically, but it's fine. Sometimes he travels when he does it wrong, but Curry does travels too. Then what's your point? Like,
Or Curry's the greatest shooter of all time.
well, yes, but what's your point? Like, okay, that doesn't mean he's not.
I hate it. Also, he's a smug bitch who can't just take coaching advice.
Who's that
And that's
remind me
why-
of? All right, all-time small forwards. We're just gonna get this out the way. LeBron James, Larry
LeBron.
Bird, Kevin Durant.
KD's better than Larry Bird.
Yeah, probably. Actually, probably not. I've not seen it. I just mean when it comes to clutch. When it comes to clutch, Gene, Larry Bird is better.
I'm sorry. Every time I see KD play, it's a fucking bucket. Like,
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're
that's
right.
it. Like, oh my god, he can score anywhere. He could be behind the basket and he's dropping 50.
You're right. You're
It's,
true. Right.
it's insane. And
Uh,
Larry Bird, I don't even think he shot 1,000 threes.
all right.
Actually,
Fine.
should.
LeBron, KD, Larry Bird. Who's 4?
Even they were small forwards.
Oof. Julius Irvin, Paul Pierce, Kawhi Leonard, Carmelo Anthony, Dominique
I love.
Wilkins,
Oh, stop. It's too
Paul
many.
George.
No, not Paul George. I think. Oh, this is a crazy pick. Only because he had help, but he like obviously he led that team to the finals. Kawhi Leonard, just from that Toronto championship and his clutchness that whole season. Oh my god.
Honestly, the way I look at it
That
is, I can't disagree with you because you can't show me, you can't name one person that's better than Kawhi. You know what I mean? Besides the three we already did.
he's just great. And even now, like he came back from ACL shit. He's still great. Is he back?
I don't know.
I've not seen anything about that. I've seen John Wall highlights, and that's it.
I've seen some Paul George
Speaking of,
shots.
so happy for John Wall.
Me too. I'm glad
Might
that
not
like
be
he's
happy.
actually
He
doing good
deserved it.
for himself and yeah.
Fuck Washington and the Rockets. Nah, Washington and John Wall was different.
Um.
That was just happy. But yeah,
So
that's my fourth. Kawhi
who's
Leonard.
your fifth?
For my fifth, I like the highlight reel. Dominique Wilkins. I I'm sorry. When I was a kid, all I looked for was dunking, and again, that's just inspirational to me. Just how Vince Carter was.
Did Julius Irvin win a ring?
Didn't he play in the '60s? He had to have.
Was
Look it
Julius
up.
Irvin was Dr. J, right?
Yeah, that's Dr. J.
Yeah, I'm putting him 4.
He's
And I'm gonna put Kawhi 5.
Oh, I thought he died. You said you put Dr. J 4 and Kawhi 5?
Yeah.
I can respect that. He looks like he pours 4 in sprites. He put in the 70s
Alright, now for the final one we haven't done.
for forward.
Power forward. I
And
think
this is a tricky one because a lot of centers get marked as power forwards.
but honestly, for this list, let's just do like obvious power forwards. Like
Straight up,
it should be. Or at least the first
it's-
3 are straight up
it's
power
Dirk.
forwards.
It's Dirk, KG, and then you think KG is better than Dirk?
What the fuck are you saying right now? You're disgusting.
When I started
Let me
watching
tell
Dirk-
you. No, child. Listen. Number 1, in another tier beyond any power forward. I don't know how you didn't say his name.
like Anthony
Timmy
Davis.
motherfucking Duncan.
Duncan. I don't know. He retired right when I started watching basketball.
Count him, Josh. No, he didn't. He retired in 2016. Count him,
Really?
Josh. 1,
Then you're right.
2, 3,
I don't even know how many championships he has.
4, 5 rings.
He had 5 rings.
Josh, he has a ring in the 90s. He has 2 in the 2000s, and or maybe he has 4 rings, and then he has 1 in the 2010s.
Sorry, 2011. This is 2012. I was at Applebee's when he won.
It was 2014. It was
I
the
was
Revenge Spurs.
I was at Applebee's like right when that happened, right across the street.
I swear I thought he had 5 rings, but I guess he does have 5 rings. He got Josh. He won a ring in 2003, 2005, and 2007. Just in the
Seriously?
2000s. Yes, like the 3 in 2000s, 1 in 1999, and the 1 in 2014. Timmy motherfucking Duncan, Mr. Fundamental. The man who got a quadruple double in a playoff game. No, wait, no, that was David Thompson? Or was that Tim Duncan? Like, they said, like, he got it, but on the box score, they only gave him, like, 8 instead of 10. Because they didn't count his blocks. But if you watch the film, he actually got a quadruple double. Anyway, Timmy motherfucking Duncan. Put some respect on his name. Number 1 power forward of all time. Mr. Fundamental. And then, you're not even paying attention, and then,
Yes, I'm looking at stats and shit.
you went to say that Dirk Nowitzki was number 1? I'm putting Kevin Garnett, like, above Dirk, just because Kevin Garnett knew how to play defense. Now Dirk
But
did
at
go
least
on a run, but I just think that he underperformed versus when the Celtics won, they just played good.
they
So
had so many people. Not even so many people. They had Paul Pierce. That's it.
and
That's all you
just
need.
fundamentally skilled. I just think that Kevin Garnett's a better player. I take defense into account. I think if you gave Kevin Garnett Dirk's Dallas Mavericks team, he could get it. He could do it too.
You want to know why I don't give it to KG?
Because he talks shit.
No.
Oh.
Have you ever seen Uncut Gems?
Yes, I've seen Uncut Gems.
He is the reason Adam Sandler died.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
And I'm a big fan of Adam Sandler.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Dirk Nowitzki. That's who I watched
Well, listen,
as I started.
we'll just agree to disagree. But you know my top three is gonna be Tim, Kevin, and Dirk. And yours is gonna be Dirk, Kevin,
I'm just
Tim. Like
no. Tim's second
that's
for the rings. I'm sorry. That's crazy. 5 rings.
5 rings in 3 different decades.
Yeah, Tim Duncan second.
Not first
No, Dirk.
over Tim Duncan. Like skill wise, you're putting Dirk over. Are you trolling me?
No, I just love Dirk. Isn't this my personal top 5?
Yeah, it is. That's great.
All
Who's
right.
all right? So what? Kevin's 3. Who's your 4?
Yes, this is where it gets tricky. Yeah, this is a
This is
wild
where it
pick.
gets tricky. Motherfucker, you
I
say
think I want to put this guy at 5, so I'll save that.
swear to God, if you say Anthony Davis, I'm gonna slit my
No,
throat.
I hate AD.
All right,
He
who's your?
does. He does play still though.
Yeah, oh, okay. Giannis.
Damn, that's a good pick.
Yeah,
Giannis is my 4th.
Yo, low key, actually, scratch that. I'm putting Giannis above Dirk. I'm putting Dirk 4, Giannis 3.
I'm sorry, but if I was that fucking tall and that skinny, I could.
Okay, James Harden. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I respect James Harden for, that interview.
Dude, Giannis is actually a nice mid-range shooter.
He's starting to shoot now. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
agree with
exactly.
you.
So suck on my wee
But
wee.
back then, when he was getting MVPs,
He was a little overrated then.
great defensive player. But I'm sorry, I'm averaging 32.
Okay, back then he
Not
was
bad.
not better than Dirk, but right now today he is a better player than Dirk Nowitzki.
I agree.
So is Giannis 1 on your list?
Oh. On my list, no. Dirk is number 1 still. Giannis is 4th.
Okay, Giannis is 4th for you. Dirk is 4th for me. Who's 5th?
I want to say you're gonna hate this. I want you to guess it.
Chris
because
Bosh?
He plays today,
Oh, he plays today.
and he wasn't considered a. He played his best at power forward, and now he's actually playing power forward.
That sounds like
It's not AD.
Karl Anthony Towns. That's not a bad pick. I
No,
think
he's
I want
the
to see
best
it.
shooting center of all time.
Well,
Or
100%.
Power forward.
Yeah, either one. I think I used to agree with you. I used to really like Cat, but the past few years he's just kind of like disappointed me.
I haven't heard. He used to get really hyped up.
Exactly, because he
Back
used
in
to
the
be
day.
like that. He's just
But
not been
now-
like that.
At least he hasn't left his team, and he's allowed them to draft people, sign people.
The other teams are looking
He-
nice because he's with Rudy Gobert now and D'Angelo
And-
Russell.
And fucking Anthony Edwards.
Dude, they're gonna be
They have a good
dangerous.
team. He waited. I compare Cat to Dirk because they can shoot. They're both ass on defense, and they waited. They waited with their team. They didn't leave. They stuck it out. And I want Minnesota to win a ring.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool for
I
Minnesota.
don't want Minnesota to win. I want Cat to win. I want a ring
I want-
on Minnesota.
I want D'Lo to win one with him. Like I want them to
D'Lo
win one together.
deserves it, bro. Like
That Nets
don't know
run that he
why.
did was nice.
bro, him on the Nets was crazy. Like, bro, I watched. They played
Ice.
the Hornets. I don't remember. This one I moved to Cedar Creek, and they played the Nets like so much. I remember watching like 6 different games that season. I'm like, and then he played. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's step to the left 3. I'm like, that's wild. It was just crazy watching my team lose, and I used to not be able to take that.
Bro, that's being a Hornets fan. Come on, Josh. You know the pain that we
I
endure.
take it now. Like I can accept it.
uh, honestly, my fifth, I really like the cat pick, but for him, he's just not proved himself for me. And I feel like even though this player I'm about to name hasn't won any rings, you can't deny the GOAT status. Like he's not a GOAT, but he's up there. And it'd be disrespectful to not put him.
Brian Scalabrine.
Damn, actually, now I'm kind of stuck between two. It's either Charles Barkley or Dennis Rodman. Wait, why are you laughing?
I thought you said Scottie Pippen.
No, I said Charles
Dennis
Barkley
Rodman.
or Dennis Rodman. You think
For
so?
defense?
Just
Is that
as a
your-
player in general.
So that's not like your favorite. That's just as him.
Yeah.
Everyone should think this, basically. Dennis Rodman. That's the craziest thing you've said.
You don't think Charles Barkley's close?
I'm just talking about Dennis Rodman.
Wait, you don't think he's close?
No.
Wait, seriously?
What do you mean? It was just rebounds and that's pretty much it.
They don't win a ring without him.
I agree, but that's just because
That's
it's a team sport. That doesn't make you great. Like, bro, I can
No,
be
but
out
he
there-
was great. Like,
No, I can be out there on Golden State and they pass me the ball once.
I'm
pass
sorry,
it to
I
the
forgot
shooter.
you don't know basketball. We've had this discussion. All right,
I
we'll just go.
literally
Charles
can grab
Barkley is
the
my
plate,
5.
that's
We're
it.
done with the list. You don't know
I agree with
basketball.
Charles Barkley.
That's nice. All right.
No, I don't see how you say.
Do you
Dennis
think
when you
Dirk was a
just
better
said-
player than Tim Duncan? So,
I agree. I'm glad we think the same.
I think that that's what you think. So yeah, we think the same. But I know as a fact that Tim Duncan is fundamentally a better basketball player. Like, you can't look at the stats. What the stats back it up? Like,
I don't. He's
he has 5
Dirk is
rings.
insane.
He has 5
Dirk is-
rings. 5.
If Dirk had help, he could get 5.
No, he would not.
had
If
an
Dirk
old-ass
had help, he
starter,
still wouldn't have
No,
5
old
rings.
ass. What was it, Paul Pierce?
Bro, Tim almost had 6 rings. Think about that. Tim was 1 year away from maybe having 6 rings.
Oh, I think Draymond's better than
If
Dennis
Kawhi
Rodman.
had been to the final, if Kawhi didn't get hurt in 2017 and he didn't retire in 2016, Tim Duncan would have 6 rings. Think about that thought.
Yeah, I think he's great. But I think Dennis Rodman is crazy. I think Draymond's better than Dennis Rodman.
I agree. As a matter of fact, I think Draymond's better than Charles Barkley. I'll put Draymond at 5.
Okay.
Who else would I put at 5?
Charles Barkley.
Over Draymond Green?
Yeah.
Who has more rings?
Bro, I don't have Curry on my team. Or Klay Thompson.
Oh, dude.
Don't forget Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole.
And Jordan Bell.
No.
You guys sat through that and watched the whole thing. Really appreciate it, truly. And if you want to see more of it, there is more description below. Check it out. Watch the full thing. I want to do more things like this, so keep an eye out. I still have more videos planned and maybe cool ideas. We'll see. Feel free to like and subscribe. You guys know the drill.